Okay, I guess it's better late than never, right? I'm Tab. Welcome to my channel. If you know me already, you probably already know me from my Instagram, The Health Tab, but I've been really wanting to make this YouTube channel for about 3 years now. Right around the time that COVID started, I really got into health and nutrition and the science behind nutrition. I'm sure a lot of you, if you followed my story before, I grew up struggling with weight and struggling with mindset around my health and my body, struggled with body dysmorphia, struggled with just self-love a lot because I struggled so much with maintaining weight. In college, I was probably the heaviest that I've ever been and went through a real challenge. It's been about 7 years now, learning health, learning fitness, trying to lose that weight. I didn't have the right resources during that time, so I was doing too much cardio, had no idea what weight training was. I was terrified to lift weights because I was afraid that I was gonna get bulky. Ended up losing a ton of weight, got super stressed out during school, wrecked my gut because I was so stressed out, was diagnosed with gastroesophageal reflux disease, ended up being the smallest that I've ever been by the time that I graduated college. Because I had lost so much weight and I was finally at this small stage, I really wanted to maintain it. Ended up getting an eating disorder and struggled with that for about a year until after moving in with my boyfriend, he introduced me to weight training. And that's when I really started healing, trying to really understand the right way to take care of my body. Self-love, self-acceptance, ended up putting on the weight again. Not as much as my heaviest, but I definitely got back to a point where I was feeling uncomfortable in my skin. And around that time is when I decided to partner with a company that was solely based around health and wellness and teaching other people about health, about proper nutrition, about structured programs when it comes to movement and really enjoying different types of movement. So whether you're into yoga or whether you're into weight training or whether you're a cardio person at heart like I am, finding what fits you and finding the fun in fitness and the long-term goals of fitness versus it just being something that's like a get skinny quick type thing. And I really valued that because it was something that I had started to learn and I really needed more of that in my life. Really dive into the nutrition and the science behind nutrition and how to fuel your body properly and take care of your body for long-term health. And during that time, I even started going through my own gut health journey. I was able to reset my gut microbiome and really start healing my gut. And that was like a whole journey in itself after learning about nutrition and fitness, of learning the benefits of nutrition and fitness when it comes to your gut and how important our gut is. And all of that to say, I really enjoy learning about fitness and about nutrition, about health and about gut health. My goal and my hope is that I can use this channel as a way to help you guys learn a bit more about health and nutrition and fitness and the mindset around self-love, self-acceptance, and gut health too. It's gonna be more of me sharing a lot of the tips and tricks and things that I've learned along the way in hopes that it'll help you guys out. A lot of recipes because you know I love cooking. I'm a girl that's like, my heart is in the kitchen. It's really it. I just wanted to intro this channel. I'm gonna start also by sharing with you guys my meal prep for this week. If you normally watch my Instagram, you know that I am a huge oatmeal person. I love oatmeal in the morning for breakfast. I make my favorite protein, either cooked oats or overnight oats. And these last couple weeks I've been doing a meal prep for overnight oats, but I bought this papaya the other week and froze it. And I have so many frozen fruits and vegetables right now that I've decided I'm gonna do smoothie bowls this week. So to set myself up for meal prep, I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw them all into individual baggies so that way when I get back from my workout and taking the dogs for a walk, I can just chuck it into the blender with my protein recovery powder and then be good to go. So my secret to a really creamy smoothie with a little bit of hidden vegetable in it is zucchini. And I've got some zucchini in here. I think I also have some celery in here. You can't taste the zucchini. It just makes it even extra thicker and creamier, and you get a sneaky hidden veggie. is not only is it a really great prebiotic, but it also has this naturally occurring digestive enzyme that's called papain. It's P-A-P-A-I-N. It helps you, break down your food and like digest your food properly. Prebiotics are the food for your gut, basically. All right, done. I usually don't make dinners pre-made. I usually will make them the night of. I love cooking and I love having like a fresh dinner most of the time, but this week we're doing a little bit of leftovers. We're gonna be making big batches of things. Usually what I do is give Derek a couple options and I'll throw out like something that he really likes. He's like, yeah, do that. So today I threw out our grilled cheese sandwiches that I love to make. Homemade tomato soup, grilled cheese with the 3 cheese, which I will be making probably on Monday, and then Tuesday we're going to be having leftover lamb ragu that I made on Friday. So we'll have that on Tuesday because that's usually my craziest busy day, and I don't really like to cook that night because I usually have like work meetings that are super late. And then on Wednesday we'll probably have the leftover tomato soup and grilled cheese. Thursday we're probably going to have like some kind of salmon. We either do an herb salmon or a pepper chili salmon that are our favorites. And then Friday is probably going to be either a fridge clean out, or we might go out for dinner, or I have some chicken in there that we can make a barbecue chicken. Instead of making dinners right now, what I'm probably gonna do is prep a couple of things. I have bell pepper, carrots that are probably gonna go into the tomato soup tomorrow night. So I'm just gonna chop those up and stick them in a bag together so I can throw them in with the rest of the stuff. But I'll usually need to probably prep that night. What I am gonna do now though is make some of my lunch prep. I'm gonna be having one of the extra bell peppers here. I'm gonna make like a baked bell pepper with some ground turkey in it. And then I'm just gonna cook up a big batch of ground turkey. I'm thinking either salads, or I might do like a stir fry with it because I have some frozen like Asian vegetables in the freezer. Something quick that I can do. Usually what I do is to like make a pre-made. Recently I've done like a spring pasta salad or a quinoa salad. But this week I'm thinking I want something that's warm for lunches, or something that's a combo of warm. I love a good nourish bowl with like greens and like cold vegetables, and then some cooked vegetables right on top with either some ground turkey or some tuna. So I'm thinking I might do that this week. When it comes to the grilled cheese though, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about gut health stuff when it comes to the grilled cheese. So when I first started my gut health journey, I could not eat dairy. For about 3 years, if I ate dairy, my stomach would just blow up. It was to the point where it was like painful bloating. Like I would be in severe pain, could not sleep, could not go to the bathroom. It was horrible. I went on about a 4-week protocol, which I actually stuck to for a little bit longer. I was really strict with it for probably about 6 weeks. And then I started, reintroducing foods into my diet. Took it really, really slow. And about a year later, but I found really good foods that I really, really enjoyed. I now can eat dairy, but I'm very particular about what goes into my body now, because through that process, I learned a lot about ingredients that are added into our foods that don't need to be there, that can cause inflammation to your body, sensitivities, and just all around like quality foods to help keep your gut microbiome really happy. So when I do things like cheese or bread, always reading the labels, I found this really good sourdough at Whole Foods that actually has a lot of really clean, natural ingredients to it. So this is usually the one I'll buy if we're doing any kind of bread, and I'll just buy a big thing of it, slice it up, and then I'll just chuck it in my freezer. Great for like avocado toast, which I've been having lately. When it comes to cheese though, I look for quality cheeses. This Kerrygold one is imported from Ireland, and usually over in Europe, the quality checks that have to go through for cheese is a lot better than what we do here. I either get this one, and we just found this other one. This other one at Costco is Coastal English Cheddar. It has a certification, protected designation of origin stamp, like this one here as well. They do quality and production method testing. They authenticate where it comes from. And so usually when we're buying cheeses, especially if we're going from like Kirkland, like this one's imported from Italy, I know I'm looking for this stamp when I get it. This is the Parmesan cheese that we like to throw. Usually we'll get like a mozzarella for the grilled cheeses, but Derek really wants to try this cheddar out. So I'll do these 3 when I'm doing it, and I don't get any more bloating when I eat cheeses because I've been really specific on the quality, and it took the time to really heal my gut, so that way I didn't get much of a sensitivity when I started eating dairy again. To you guys is snacks for the week. So I usually will have some kind of snack either in the afternoons if I'm super hungry, or like a nice dessert, because I'm a dessert lover, you guys. I love dessert, and I would not deny my sweet tooth at the end of the night. Can you not cry? There's he's like, if you see it over here, yeah, let's see. He's got all of his stuff, like all the dog stuff is right. All the dog stuff is right over here. And in here are their Treats, apostrophe S, and they have sweet potatoes and other stuff in here. He will stand right here and beg for his treats. Nonsense. Usually when I'm in the mood for like a sweet something, I'll grab like a yogurt bowl, throwing a scoop of protein powder in it, some fruits, probably some granola or cornflakes right now, like a little bit of cereal on top just to give it a little bit of crunch. And that's gonna be my snack or my dessert. Pretty much it when it comes to my meal prep for this week. So I'm really excited that I'm doing this. I'm probably gonna be doing these like once a week. I've been wanting to make this YouTube channel for about 3 years now. Realized recently after listening to a podcast that the longer that you wait to do something, the longer you're just gonna keep wondering what if, and there's never gonna be a perfect time to do it. I know I've got such a crazy schedule, and because I've had a crazy schedule, I keep putting it off, but it's something that I've really been like excited to try. So we're just gonna do it, we're gonna make it work, we're gonna roll with the crazy and see how it plays out, because there's no point in wondering what if it's something that's really important to you. Just go after it. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Catch you later.